Okay, everybody, this is Ken Rock here. I got my water. I got this half a sandwich. I'm outside. Let's see what we got today.
You are on the rant couch where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Vinny the Tough Guy who says,
Hello, this is Rant Chair. You can't see the chair, but fuck you, it's there.
hi, could you do a rant about Hero Hey? You put his name as all one word, but I think it's this YouTube channel, Hero Hey, a hero and then H-E-I, whose entire channel seems to be just constant vlogs about Kick Vic and the Vic Mignogna drama.
Oh, god damn it, I've already finished my sandwich. Now, as you were saying, Hero Hey, his channel was more about VidKit. I wasn't aware of you or him at the time, so that might be true. But it definitely wasn't always that way, and it certainly isn't that way now. Meaning that at that point in time, he probably was just talking about what was big at the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. And to say that he's obsessed with it or he focuses on it because of it isn't. It's dishonest on your part, if you can see.
And I gotta say, this could not be less interesting to me if it tried.
It couldn't be less interesting. Well, that's good. That means you're going to have put a lot of energy and a lot of chutzpah into this video, right? Or did you mean to say it couldn't be more uninteresting to me? That they're two different things. They sound like they'd be similar, but they're not. One is you are interested, the other is you're not. I'm not going to rant on this too much. I fuck up with how I say things as it is. I might have fucked that one up as it is. So, be gone. Just thought I'd point that out.
First of all, the thumbnails. I mean, if you just go ahead and look this guy up, just to look at his thumbnails, they are garish. They are like, they're pulverizing my eyeballs. Every single one of them has a combination of just like mustard yellow and ketchup red and like some white and green text, but it's all like gigantic text that's always like they always self-project. Literal character assassination.
So at this point he talks about relevant things, and he has very, I don't know, what's the word I can use, really expressive thumbnails. This is why you shouldn't take payments to rant about certain things. You obviously have no idea what's going on in this area, especially with this YouTuber in particular, because all you can bitch about so far is the thumbnails and that they talk about relevant stuff.
Endless clickbait.
Would you like to explain all those very clickbaity titles there, buddy? And as far as thumbnails goes, those were very bland ones at that. Oh, bland or very clickbaity. You see the problem here. You're either doing the same thing this person does or going the exact opposite direction.
Giant text thumbnails that make me want to run away from my computer. Make me want to not have to see a screen again ever.
Gonna guess you're not a big fan of big words then, huh?
The thumbnails are so obnoxious. And then you read what the title of the video is, and like every single one is some kind of new Kick Vic drama.
You're gonna do this a lot, aren't you? Again, at that point in time, it was probably what was relevant.
The thumbnails, like, aside from the text, the images are just basically random anime pictures that have nothing to do with the subject matter other than to, I guess, in some way have the facial expression reflect the title.
is a YouTube channel that talks about anime. How is putting anime people in your thumbnails random?
And what you get when you click on them is the most boring, fucking dry ass vlogs imaginable.
Yes, because you have so much energy behind your vlogs, huh? Your whole channel seems to be about vlogs yourself. In fact, from what I can tell, at least 80% of your videos have the word ranting in them. And if they're all like this, then they're all certainly boring. So you don't have room to talk, friend.
I clicked on Chris Sabat just destroyed his public image, voice of Vegeta, in the Dragon Ball series. That's the full title. And that the thumbnail is like, how to ruin your career. But the video is just, I guess, that Chris Sabat and somebody else had said some things, disparaging remarks towards their audiences who were in support of Vic, I guess. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? It obviously is not going to ruin his career. I mean, I don't know if there's any consequences for it that are established in this video. I could not watch it very far just because I thought it was boring.
Now, obviously we're a year into the future, so there's a little bit more on if this affected his career or not. But at the time, you could definitely see why there's a chance that it could have. You don't get to sit there and call your audience deplorables or insult them in any way without having some form of backlash. Yes, this includes voice actors for anime and all that too. If you insult your audience, there's a good chance you're going to pay for it.
The guy's poster backdrop drives me insane because he's got a bunch of fucking Ruby posters and this one of Rem that looks unofficial that's just like right over his shoulder, so even if you're trying to look at him in the face, you can't stop looking at this picture of Rem.
No, I totally get it, because I can't stop looking at that dead plant over there in that corner. Well, at least it looks pretty dead. I could be wrong, but it is an ugly plant. It certainly is taking my attention a bit.
It's just overall a whole aesthetic, a whole style that I just really do not vibe with from his channel. And
At this point, I'm completely convinced you're just some sort of hipster.
again, all of the videos are about Kick Vic drama, and he makes like several a day. There's an impressive number of videos that have only been coming out for a few months. Yeah, like I'm literally scrolling back through like hundreds of videos, and I have not made it back to the start of the year. I mean, I know I'm not one to talk. I make a lot of fucking videos, but the amount of them that are about the Kick Vic drama is astounding.
All you've told me so far is that you don't like his thumbnails, and you don't like the fact that he talks about VidKit a lot. That's all you've said. In what way can that be considered bad and worth ranting about? Oh, and he has a boring backdrop.
I mean, I've finally scrolled back far enough to where it seems like he was doing, like, episodic reviews of Darling in the Franxx back when that was airing, and, like, Ruby videos. Oh, God, this channel goes back a ways. I just keep scrolling, and it keeps happening. There keeps being more pages. So I guess he's been around for a while.
So I've learned something new about you. Apparently you're the type of guy who can't be damned to do a little bit of research. You found this out real fast within a span of like a minute. If you had done that before you started this rant, you would have been prepared and ready to point that fact out. Instead, you went in with the idea that he only does VidKit stuff.
I don't know, I never heard of this guy, but, like, all he talks about now is Kick Vic. I assume just because it was the first thing that got him a lot of popularity. You know, maybe he has done really well. I don't know. Let's sort his videos by most popular. Like, I can't imagine doing this many videos about the drama surrounding dub voice actors who I couldn't give any less of a fuck about if I tried.
You give a surprising lack of fucks for somebody who made an entire video talking about him and this type of drama.
Let's see. His biggest video is Aaron's Logic Explained. Why Aaron did not kiss Mikasa. Is this like an analysis?
Yes, and it's something that has nothing to do with VidKit.
I couldn't care less once again.
That's right. Release your inner emo. Let the world know how much you don't give a fuck.
I mean, like, he has somehow managed to avoid ever talking about any show that I care about at all.
Yes. Good. Let it out.
It's honestly, like, amazing. amazing how little, how you can make hundreds of content around or encircling anime, and not talk about anything I could possibly give a fuck about.
Okay, dude, we're at the end of your video, and that's what you're gonna leave it on? Look, I know sometimes it's good to sound like you don't care about something, and it sometimes sound cool, but I'm gonna let you know now, it doesn't. It just makes you sound arrogant. Like, you sat here, took the time to make this rant, all because someone paid you, and the last thing you're gonna say is, I don't give a fuck. You're a disappointment.
So yeah, I guess that's my impression of Hero Hey. Boring channel that I don't care.
Well, if you don't care, then I guess I won't care then. Or I'll just go ahead and cut you off there. Thank you. Good to have you here. Again, this is an old video, so its viewpoints might have changed. I say that, but he didn't really give a whole lot of viewpoints besides just, I don't like thumbnails, I don't like what this man's talking about, and I don't give a fuck. Either way, this has been a roller coaster and a half. This is Ken out. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.